if you've tuned in to these features before, then you'll know that we call this series Escape to the Fylde. But looking at the beautiful backdrop just behind me, you'd be forgiven for thinking that this was Escape to the Country. Now, it was these open spaces, the green fields, the farmland and the rolling hills that first tempted the owners of today's property to purchase in this location. For them, they felt it was the most perfect surrounding to raise a family, and to be honest, I don't think I can disagree with them. Now, as beautiful as the surrounding landscape is, the good news is that the home that we're here to see today is every inch as charming as the land that surrounds. The original structure of today's home actually dates all the way back to 1869, but since then the property has been extensively reconfigured and extended to give us the wonderful family home that we find today. Now, if that's whet your appetite, you'll be delighted to hear that as great as the home is as we find it, there's still so much more potential to further extend and develop if the new buyer wanted to explore that option. And speaking of exploring, whilst I could stand out here and enjoy the scenery all afternoon, I think it's about time that we take a closer look at today's property and explore what today's home has got to offer. So with that said, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to May Cottage. This is Escape to the Fylde. So here we are at May Cottage, and I've got to say I'm incredibly excited to introduce you all to today's home. And the property that we're here to see is of course this beautiful picture perfect chocolate box style cottage that you can see just over my shoulder. Now, the property is nestled away at the bottom of this country lane, which merges into this sweeping driveway which takes you all the way up to the front door. We've got a great plot to the front and as much space as you could need. But I can't wait to show you inside of this home, so come with me as we take a closer look. Now, as I mentioned at the start of today's video, the original structure of this beautiful building dates all the way back to the late 1800s, and you join me now in the entrance hallway, which is indeed the original structure. Now, that rustic, beautiful, charming, character-packed chocolate box feeling that we got from the property outside only continues into the inside of this home. We've got this gorgeous Egyptian sandstone flooring which extends all the way through to the rear of the home and into the family kitchen, but we'll get round to seeing that soon. We always try our best to give you the best visuals possible on these video features, but one thing that we can't give you is scent, and all I can smell is the wood burning on the log burner in the family lounge at the front aspect of this home. So let's start today's tour there. Now, the family lounge is the first indication of the extension that I mentioned earlier. Now, historically, this space was the barn that was attached to the home, but in the late 1970s, it was converted into a fully functional family space. Now, of course, when you're spending time with a family, really, love is all you need, but a log burner certainly doesn't hurt. And what an incredible log burning fire we've got here, which it has to be said is a real focal point in the space, thanks in no small part to the beautiful stone fireplace which surrounds. Now, outside of the log burner, we've got a beautiful feature to the front aspect of the home in the shape of this wooden framed window, which gives you an uninterrupted panoramic view into the farmland to the distance. It's safe to say that there aren't many spaces where I'd rather relax with a family after a long day. Now, I don't know about you, but it would definitely take some convincing for me to move away from that log burning fire. But if ever there was a reason to do so, it would be to spend time in a beautiful rustic country kitchen such as this. Now, aesthetically, the finish here is perfectly in keeping with the age and the charm of the rest of this property. As you can see just behind me, we've got this amazing Rangemaster oven, which is a great focal point in the space. And up top, we've got these timber beams, which really do add to that rustic finish. Now, functionally, this kitchen works great. You've got lots of work surfaces and as much built-in storage as you could wish for, as well as an integral built-in dishwasher. The kitchen extends to a dining space, and the Egyptian sandstone flooring spans right through to the other side of the home, where we've got more storage, a utility space, and a downstairs WC. Now, as great and as functional as this room is, the existing homeowners have had plans drawn up to further extend the space and really open up this family area by increasing the size of the kitchen, the dining space, and the lounge, which could even extend to a fourth bedroom on the top floor. Now, whilst you're exploring the ground floor, let me get ready to meet you outside. Now, pardon the pun, but the more eagle-eyed ones amongst you may have noticed many subtle references to wildlife and birds in particular when we was inside the property, and that comes with good reason. Now, whenever I'm talking about buying a property, I often say that you're not just buying bricks, you're effectively buying a brand new lifestyle, and what an incredible lifestyle the new owners of this property stand to inherit. Now, in the back garden, we've got a low maintenance, attractive garden with a lawn area, a decking area, and a gorgeous floral border, which really does make this plot feel nice and enclosed. And it's fair to say there's enough versatility and space out here for the whole family to enjoy, whatever the time of year. And just over my shoulder, we've got extensive woodland, which measures up at approximately 7 acres. And within that, we've got a whole host of wildlife and nature, including oak and silver birch trees. And the vendors have even seen over the years wildlife such as deer and pheasants and even owls. And as if that wasn't enough, they're currently digging out a pond to the back, which of course will provide a home for the duck and the geese which roam freely around these grounds. Now, I don't know about you, but I couldn't think of somewhere more picturesque where I'd like my children to grow up. So as we transition over to the stairs and back into the original structure of this property, we find another versatile reception room also facing the front aspect of the home. Now, with this property benefiting from fast fibre broadband, the existing homeowners have decided to use this space as a home office. Whilst you're exploring the rest of the ground floor, I'll get ready to meet you upstairs. Now, all three of the bedrooms offered here at May Cottage can be found on the first floor. Now, the first bedroom is a great sized double with as much space for storage as you could wish for. It's to the right hand side and facing the front aspect of this home. The second double bedroom is on the other side of the landing, again with as much built-in storage as you could ever wish for, as well as enough space for a king size bed. Both of these bedrooms are served by a family bathroom suite which features a freestanding bath, toilet, wash basin and a walk-in shower. Now, whilst I've been truly in awe of the surroundings here at May Cottage from the minute we turned up to start filming today, it's only really when you get the elevated position here on the balcony at the master bedroom where you really truly take in and really absorb and appreciate just how beautiful the surrounding landscape here really is. So if you fancy sampling a slice of nature whilst you're having a slice of toast, then this is definitely the property for you. Now, the master bedroom itself, as we've come to expect from May Cottage, is also a great size double with enough space for storage. It's served by a dedicated ensuite featuring a walk-in shower, toilet and wash basin. Now, we gave you a sneaky peek into the aesthetics at the front aspect here at May Cottage right at the start of today's video, but it does deserve a special mention, and that's because as well as looking fantastic, it also serves a great functional purpose, and that's that we've got enough off-road parking for as many as several vehicles. Now, the outlook here is absolutely outstanding. We've got nothing but uninterrupted open green fields in the distance, which over the summer months are used to grow barley, quite literally making fields of gold. Now, the garden itself is south facing, so when the Fylde coast weather allows, you stand to make the very most of the sunshine. But even by night, when the sunshine disappears, we've got a great view of Blackpool Tower into the distance, giving you a great outlook whatever the time of day. Now, they say the best thing about memories is making them. So if you can imagine spending your future years at this property with your family making memories, then why not give me a call on the details that follow to arrange your very own private showing. My name's Ben, thank you for watching.